What's up, everybody? Another day of push and record and talking to y'all. And today, if you're feeling stuck, you can change it. I really believe that we have the power to change our circumstances. And I've been in a place before where I'm like, I feel so stuck in this situation and I don't know how to get out of it. But if you truly dig deep, you can figure out a way to change something. You know, it doesn't have to always be a huge change, but it has to be a change. You know, it doesn't have to be so dramatic, but something small can actually change everything significantly. And making one small change may lead to another small change, which leads to a grander change. But if you continue to do things the way you've been doing it, you're gonna get the same results. And switching things up is the best way to change and to get unstuck. And, you know, doing these type of things actually puts you outside of your comfort zone. And sometimes it might feel uncomfortable. But if it feels uncomfortable, it's probably because you've changed something that you're not used to. You know, you're just used to doing things the way you've been doing them. And changing seems scary, but changing is probably necessary. You know, I have two examples, one smaller than bigger. I'll start with the small one. The small one is after a year of COVID, I wanted some type of change in my life. I needed some other activity to do. And I was like, why don't I get into acting? So I took an online acting class, which led to another online acting class, which led to an in-person acting class, which led to an advanced in-person acting class, which led to meeting other actors, creating my own stuff, doing auditions, getting booked, all these things, getting cast in movies and shows. And in theater, so that one small change of just taking an online class in my spare time changed the trajectory of my life, because now I have something I'm gonna do forever, even when I'm old. And another one that I had was I was, in a job that I really liked, but I had a manager that was horrible to me. And, looking back, I probably grew a lot from having a bad manager, but in the moment, I was like, how do I get out of this? And the big change I had to do was look for another job in the company and move from Orlando, Florida to Atlanta, Georgia to switch it up. Now, that's a huge change, but it changed my life for the better, I feel. And doing those things, if you are miserable in your job or you don't like your manager, you can either deal with it, figure out a way to change it within, or just leave that job and find another one. I know right now, don't leave your job if you don't have another one lined up. But you can take steps like checking your resume, looking for a new job title or a position that you'd be interested in, and start researching. Maybe it's taking a course to get a better job at a different company. You have to do these things. It seems like a lot of work, but it's the only way to change. So you're not stuck. You have the power to change stuff. It might be a little harder if you have kids or these responsibilities of paying a mortgage and you're just living paycheck to paycheck. But then maybe it starts with, how are you spending your money? Make one change on that as well. How are you spending your time? Change something. Whether that's you're not going to be on the phone all the time and stuff. There's things you can change, and you have the power to do that. It doesn't have to be something huge. It just has to be something. So that's all I pretty much have for this one. I wanted to hopefully get real and maybe be some motivation for you that today you can make the change. The best time to start is today. My name is Sai. I'm an actor, creative director, and daily YouTuber, and I help creatives take what they love and turn it into something real and help build a life that actually works. So if you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you feel like this content is resonating with you, give me a subscribe, please. That'd be amazing. And I think it's one of those things where I'm just trying to help people, and every day I'm making these videos, and hopefully if you are liking it, leave me a comment below. Tell me what change do you want in your life. I could probably try to help you, I'm enjoying conversating with people in the comments, and I respond back to all of them. So do that. YouTube is popping up these videos on the screen right now suggesting you're gonna like them, and I do too. So, all right guys, you're not behind, you're just getting started. So let's build this life on purpose. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.